Alright team, here we are, the final match, the Orange League Championship match against the Bhutan Beheeyems. We have made it this far, and we are not going to go home without that cup. Now we had a bumpy road, we had that 3-loss losing streak, we almost lost our first game too, but we managed to come back and prevail, and now we stand here, the Red Division's representative, in the final match to determine who the champion of this league is. And I've been saying all along, we are the league. We are this league's champion, and we are going to prove that tonight. Now we face a very difficult team, and they want this championship just as much as each and every one of you. Are we going to let them have it? No, not without a fight. We are going to walk away the victors. I believe in each and every one of you. And win or lose tonight, and it better be win, I am proud of the season that we've had. Now let's go out there, Staryu, and let's show this league who the champion is. Tonight, a new champion's crowned. Tonight, a new Staryu Is Rising. And now, the starting lineup for your Orange League Championship match, Dallas Staryu team. He's coming to drop some Dracos on the Bhutan Beheeyems. Captain, hi, Draco. He's so fast you'll never see him coming. Zeppelin. This jingling keychain's got a surprise for you. Jingles! I hope she doesn't leave you with a hangover. Moonshine! He's head smashing to the band. Calcifer! And finally, our number 1 offensive threat and number 6 this season in kills, Sir Big Pinch.
Nurse Joy, it's an emergency!
What's wrong? You seem so flustered. Dino.
Officer Jenny, help me! Everyone's faces have gotten so weird.
Weird? How weird?
Alright, Dallas Staryu fans, here we are, the Orange League Championships, and we face none other than Adam the Bee's Knees and the Bhutan Beheeyems, and this is going to be a very challenging match. He tore up the Yellow Division, and it's going to be very difficult to beat him, but win or lose, I have no regrets. I had a blast this season, and I'm excited to get into it. Now I'm just waiting for the invite to be sent, and we'll be good to go. And I have sent the challenge. I am just waiting for him to accept. As you can see, Assistant Coach Theo will be joining us in the finals, and I would not have it any other way. He's been a great asset in the few games that he's helped us out on, and I'm excited to win this championship with him. Alright, we have Mew, Tornadoes, Victini, Donphan, Rotom Wash, and Zoroark. That Zoroark is going to be tricky. But first I need to... that looks like the Ryan Plumber already has the link. I'll ask him if he can get it. Alright, so what I want to do is I do want to lead off with Cleffy. He doesn't have Miltank, so Mew could have Heal Bell, but I don't think it's going to be the case. But what I do want to do is I want to lead off with Cleffy so that I can swap a Toxic Orb onto the Rotom Wash, because that would be the switch-up. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to lead off with Jingles, as we had planned. This is very nervous. I do have to be mindful of that Zoroark. That Zoroark could do some tricky things. I just need to make sure I know when it's coming in. So here we go. The nerves, man. The nerves. Defensively, it's got to be probably Donphan and Rotom Wash. I'm not sure if Mew could be a defensive mon, it could be a bulky offensive, it could just straight up be offensive. Victini's going to be scary, but I do have a couple of things that can possibly T-Wave it. If I can get the Donphan out though, I can Volt Switch on things, I can T-Wave things, yeah, that would be nice. He does go out with Rotom Wash, and right off the bat I'm just going to switcheroo my Toxic Orb onto this thing, and I'll see what item he has too. I feel like this is just going to Volt Switch, but I do have Prankster, I will outspeed and Toxic it. So here we go, turn 1 of the match, and it's going to be a nail biter. As I do switcheroo, I switcheroo the Toxic Orb onto this thing. I get a Choice Scarf as he flamethrowers me. This is nice though because I can actually use this Choice Scarf to switcheroo onto something else. So right now what I'm going to do is the Zoroark. Yeah, that's the Zoroark. I can't Thunder Wave it anymore. I cannot Thunder Wave it. But I can go into... I can't really go to Moonshine. Dark Pulse isn't going to do it. I can go into Hydreigo possibly. Or I could just Dazzling Gleam. This is a very difficult choice here because I do still want Jingles for the... I did take care of a Scarf though, so that's good. I'm going to go out of the Hydreigo. We know that the Zoroark is poisoned, so there's that. Zoroark is poisoned. Or I just go into Zeppelin and Volt Switch. No, we go into Hydreigo. We'll go into Hydreigo. We can go to Calcifer. No, we'll go into Hydreigo. Yeah, Hydreigo is the plan. Hydreigo. As he does use extra sensory and I am immune to that. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to drop a Draco. Or do I just U-turn? Do I bluff the Scarf and U-turn or do I drop a Draco? Now let's drop a Draco right now. As he does switch out into this thing right here, and Draco Meteor does a lot of damage. And I could possibly knock it out, but you know, he's going to switch out and get the Regenerator. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let him switch out, and I'm going to go out into Zeppelin. He's probably going to U-turn here, but I'm going to go into Zeppelin. That didn't do as much as I thought it would, so I'm going to check it out. Tornadus T. Draco Meteor should have done a lot more to this thing. So this is some kind of defensive set, which is interesting. That should have done a lot more, but I am going to go into Zeppelin. Or let's go into Calcifer. No, we go into Zeppelin. That's what we're going to do. We are going to go into Zeppelin. That did a lot of damage, that Choice Specs Draco Meteor did a lot to this thing. So it's very good that I was able to kind of get some damage on this thing. I could also just go into Moonshine. That might be the play to make. It is defensive. It's not going to do much to me. I could go into Moonshine, and I could Energy Ball, predicting the Donphan, or I could go for Moonblast, predicting the Zoroark. He's just in U-turn, so he's going to have all the initiative there. But I'm pretty sure I revealed that I am Choice Specs right now, because that did a lot of damage to him. Didn't do as much as I thought. I thought it was going to be an Oko. If this was an offensive Tornadus, that would have knocked it out. Kinda wish I got the Toxic Orb on the Rotom Wash, but that's okay. He does use Knockoff, and that did a little bit more than I thought it would too. Now I could Thunder Wave, or I could Energy Ball. Or I could Moonlight. I'm actually just going to Moonlight. Moonlight to recover, or do I Energy Ball to get the Dawn thing? Right, Moonblast. I'm Moonblast. See what he does. I should Moonlight, but I'm going to Moonblast. I want to see the Zoroark come in, and I want to see it take damage. Moonblast is the play. That did a little more, but I am defensive. I'm not special. I am defensive. So Tornadus, Therian. If he's defensive, it's not going to do a lot. Whereas I should have Thunder Wave. Now we're going to Moonblast, we're going to predict. We're going to make a prediction, we're going to Moonblast. He's going to U-turn into what though? Into Zoroark? Or into Donphan? He's not going to go into Donphan. He's not going to go into Donphan. We'll go into... He's got to go into Zoroark, because it's poison, it's not going to be able to get the Thunder Wave. And it is a good check for the set. So, Rotom Wash, it's not the poison one, it's just Rotom Wash. So, he's probably going to try to poison me here. Either that or he's going to go for a Volt Switch. Either way, I think what I want to do to poison me. He wants to poison me. I know he wants to poison me. Let's go for an Energy Ball. How much should I expect that to be? Cresselia. Cresselia versus Rotom. I do have the Energy Ball. I do have the Energy Ball. So you're physically defensive. Moonblast is 16. Okay, you're probably physically defensive. The Energy Ball doesn't really do a lot either. I should Moonlight up, but I'm actually going to go into Jingles here to see if he wants to try. He just switch, and it knocks me out, so I will get initiative here. It's a shame that Jingles didn't do as much as I thought it would. That had to be Specs, right? I mean, I know I'm physically defensive Jingles, but that had to be... No, I know what it is. No, that had to be Specs. What is that? There's no way Volt Switch would have done that much, even if I was physical. Let's see, the Volt Switch. The Volt Switch. The Volt Switch. Yeah, that's some kind of spec set. That wasn't a crit, was it? Two Volt Switches into Big Bird, and I can actually just go into Zeppelin here. I am Toy Star, and I can Volt Switch, or I can we'll go into Zeppelin. I can Volt Switch, or I can Extra Sensory, or I can Teleport. The Volt Switch is a problem if he goes into Donphan. Alright, so I want to see how much Extra Sensory does to Donphan. Let's see, defensive Donphan most likely. Extra Sensory won't do that much. So what does Extra Sensory do to Tornadus? Tornadus, Therian. Let's see. Extra Sensory, 37%. Nothing in my favor. What I should do is I should actually double out, predicting the Donphan. I don't have a good answer for Donphan right now, though, is the problem. I'm going to Extra Sensory, or I should just Volt Switch. I need a Volt Switch. I mean, what's the worst that happens? He sets up rocks. I'm gonna Volt Switch. He went at a Dawn Fan. That's unfortunate. As he's gonna set up rocks here. But I can go into Calcifer. Or I can go into Hydraco. I'm gonna go into Hydraco. Because it's a good opportunity to try to set up, well, I don't have choice specs anymore. But I can Draco Meteor or I can Dark Pulse. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Dark Pulse in case I get the clinch. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to Dark Pulse. He goes out into this guy right here, who's probably going to U-turn right now. U-turn into what? I could take the damage. I could take the damage and U-turn out myself. I can take it. I can take it. I could drop a Draco on something. I'm gonna take the damage and I'm gonna drop a Draco. Just let him U-turn, I'm gonna drop a Draco. Not gonna do as much, but we'll see. 37%. See, this is a defensive set. So this thing's gonna come in and it's going to take a Draco Meteor, and that's some kind of specially defensive set. So this thing's probably gonna Ice Shard, which is fine. Because I'm gonna go into Zeppelin, and I'm gonna start Extra Sensory. As he doubles out into Bigwood, and this is where I'm going to Extra Sensory. Hopefully he goes out into Dawn Fan again, and I can get off the Extra Sensory. I need to get rid of that Dawn Fan though. If I can get rid of the Dawn Fan, Zeppelin can Volt Switch off all over everything. It should outspeed everything because I think he only has one Scarper, the Zoroark, and I did get rid of it. Now he's going to see the Extra Sensory, and if he thinks I'm Scarf, he's going to switch in the Zoroark. So then the question becomes, what's my play? I could go in and make a Pinsir. Is he to stay in? Is he to knock off my Choice Scarf? Which is great. So he's just knocking off everything right now. But it's a good opportunity to set up a Talon. He's going to U-turn while I tell him. But I set up a Talon. Now I could Volt Switch or I could Extra Sensory. I'm going to Extra Sensory. That's a crits. These Stone Edges. And I kind of want to keep this around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out into Calcifer to take this. And then I can Sucker Punch. The Rapid Spin. I don't know why. I don't have any rocks up. So I could alright, it's a Dawn Fan. I need to see if I'll outspeed, because I could Head Smash here. Dawn Fan. Okay, you're some kind of specially defensive set. I know that. Flare Blitz will do enough. Head Smash should definitely do enough. I am banded. No, Head Smash won't do enough. If you're... I need a Flare Blitz. Will I outspeed you? I should. I should outspeed you. Should outspeed you. So I could go for the Sucker Punch, or I could go for the Head Smash. I think Head Smash might be a good play here. Hold on, I need to see something here. I need to see this. I'm not struck, I'm Choice Band. I'm gonna put my right set here. Head Smash. Head Smash might do enough. Head Smash might do enough. And if Victini comes in, that'll be big. He might just let this go down. Is the thing. I think I need a Flare Blitz. I think Flare Blitz is actually my better play. I mean, I could Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch do enough. Sucker Punch won't necessarily do enough. Yeah, I need a Flare Blitz this in. Yes, he's just gonna let it go down. I need to let it go down. I'm in the tail end though, so that's something that's good to know. But my tail end is petered out a little bit. Alright, so we got Rotom Wash in here. And I'm locked in the Flare Blade, so I don't really want to take a Hydro Pump just yet. I don't want this thing to go down either. I should be able to take, no, because we know this is a spec set. We know that this Rotom Wash is specs. And I'm not sure if Moonshine can take a specs Rotom Wash Hydro Pump. Rotom Wash. In modest specs. I mean, you'll be able to take one, but then I'll just get killed the following turn. What about Hydreigon? Can Hydreigon take it? And I know Hydreigon took a bit of damage. Right there. I think I need a Flare Blitz again. And hope for the best. No, I don't want to let Zeppelin go down, not just yet. Hydreigon take it. Hydreigon should take it. Yeah, I need to go into Hydreigon. Because he does Hydro Pump, I did make a good play here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play drop another Draco. He doesn't have the Dawn Fan anymore, so I don't have my choice scarf on Zeppelin. And I think I need to drop another Draco. He's just going to go into the Tornado still. I need to drop a Draco still. He does go back into Tornadoes as a thought. This Tornadoes is doing work. I should just U-turn. But I mean, I'll have initiative when I come in. He's just going to U-turn. I know he's just going to U-turn. He's just going to U-turn. I go into Calcifer. Or I just drop another Draco. He could kill me with, no, I think I'm gonna need to let, yeah, he's just gonna use him right here. That's not good. Hydreigo, the captain, does go down. And he's gonna get his Regenerator off. This Tornadus is doing a lot to me. I'm not sure how I'm gonna take it out just yet. And it does, match up well against my Tornadus. What I need to do is I need to get Talon back up. I need to get Talon back up, and, yeah. Victory Screech. Just go to Calcifer. I could Sucker Punch. Yeah, let's go to Calcifer. Now, does he fear the Sucker Punch? Do I Head Smash? I think I have to make a play here. That's what I have to do. I need to make a play. I need to Head Smash. Sucker Punch will knock it out, but I need to make a play here, and I need to Head Smash. I expect him to switch out here. I fully expect him to switch out here, so I'm going to Head Smash and hope that I catch something. Hopefully a Tornadus. If I can get the Tornadus on the Head Smash, that would be big. That would be big if I can get Tornadus on the Head Smash. This is big. He does switch out into Mew. Oh no, this is Zoroark. This is the Zoroark, as I will knock out these Zoroark and take a lot of damage in the meantime. Head Smash taking out Zoroark. So there's the actual Mew, and I don't really want to take a Psychic again. And I need to keep Moonshine alive. I need this thing too for when I get Talon back up. What I might actually do is I might actually just go into Surdiction right here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go Mr. Dick Bitch. Because he's gonna Psychic me. That does a lot of damage. But I'm gonna Mega Evolve, and I'm going to X Scissor. As he's Scarfed. It's a Scarfed Mew. Alright, we need to go back into Calcifer here, and we need to Sucker Punch. I should have quick attacked. He's running the double scarf. He's got the double scarf. I think he's gonna get this too. I actually probably should have gone into Moonshine and recover right there. And I do Sucker Punch and it doesn't take him out. Oh, that's not good. It didn't take him out. Alright, my last chance here is I need to go into Moonshine and I need to Moonlight up. He's in a U-turn. That's a critical hit. It isn't very fortunate. But I might be able to wall him pretty good now. Maybe. We'll have to see. I am specially defensive, so the Rotom Wash shouldn't be able to touch me too bad. I could Thunder Wave everything else. The Donphan's gone, so I should be able to Volt Switch on things. Victory Screech. Alright, Moonlight. I need a Moonlight again. I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to V-Create, and that knocks me out. And this is going to be a good game. It's going to be 4-0 in his favor. And we do fall. We are the runner-ups, but that's okay. It has been a great season, and you know, I have no regrets. Good job to Adam the Bee's Knees, the Bhutan Beheeyems. He does have a channel. Anyways, I am Coach Esplancer of the Dallas Staryu. It has been a tremendous season. Leave it comes down below. Leave a link if leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more. I am signing out. And now, Victor E. Red's 3 victory stars of the game. Number 3 from your Dallas Staryu is Calcifer the Embor with 2 kills. The only 2 kills that we got this week. But Embor is once again showing just how much of a threat he is with the head smash kill on the Zoroark, even though it was being sacked off, and the Flare Blitz on Donphan, which did about 45% to knock that thing out. I kind of wish it would have done more. It did do 80% against the Mew, but it wasn't enough, unfortunately. But Embor put in a little bit of work. Not enough, but a little bit. Number 2 is from the Bhutan Beheeyems, and that is Mew, with the kills on Embor and Mega Pinsir. Now, I kind of played around this Mew a little bit, unfortunately, and that's why it got the kills that it did. However, honestly, at that point, you know, it was about a losing battle for me anyways, because I had no way of really taking him down. The number 1 victory star for this week, which is also from the Bhutan Beheeyems, and that is the Tornadus Therian with the Assault Vest. Honestly, I couldn't touch it. That thing was knocking off items with the Donphan. It switched in every time my Dragon came in, and then just regenerated its HP back up. Honestly, and I should have been more prepared for it. I'm finding that my loss today, I really lost in the team preparation phase. I really did not prepare. As well as I have in other games this season, and I didn't play my best game this week. And unfortunately, that means we are the runner-up in the Orange League. But I have no regrets. It was a fun season, and I am glad that I had the opportunity to play in this league. Anyways, I am Coach Esplancer of the Dallas Staryu, a new Staryu Is Rising. Be on the lookout in a few weeks because we are joining the World Pokemon Federation, and we will be bringing 3DS Pokemon Draft League format style battles when that starts up. Until then, leave any comments down below, leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to see more. And go check out Adam the Bee's Knees. His channel is going to be linked down below.